So we all know Owen Jones and James O'Brien are probably the two biggest woke prats on television, but today they really set a new standard, as they either completely humiliated themselves or they got humiliated by other people. It really is quite astonishing to watch. By the way, 2 secs, I do appreciate everyone who's watching these videos, and I'd be very grateful if you chose to like and subscribe.
Charles in Derbyshire, hi.
I agree 100%, send them back.
So send them back where though, Charles?
To some other country, to El Salvador, to whoever's going to take them.
But Charles,
hold on, can I just say one thing? I'm so angry and disappointed with your guests on there, because they're all bleating about, oh, we can't do this to the criminals, it's inhumane. What about the victims?
Yeah,
Charles,
why aren't you talking about the victims? What about the people who have been raped in the street by these people who have been murdered? What about the hell and torture that they're going to live with for the rest of their lives?
No one's saying people should.
Why not send that to the
Charles,
criminal?
What I said before was we send 6,000 prisoners back every year. That already happens.
Yeah, but you're worrying what happens to them at the other end.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
you said you worried they're going to get.
I'm saying we have. I don't agree with sending people to El Salvador, but we're kind of like we're almost arguing here. No one's saying that there shouldn't be any form of justice or accountability.
No, don't muddy it. He's been really clear. He said you send them to El Salvador.
No, he's saying that. Well, okay. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said he said let's send them to different countries, maybe El Salvador. I'm saying we do already send prisoners. No one's disputing that. But I don't personally. I think there should be justice, and that should be proportionate to. It should be based on what the crimes are committed, but that doesn't mean torturing people.
I mean, the call is absolutely right. Why is it leftists never give a toss about our rights? Why is it always foreign criminals that we have to care about? How about we just deport 90% of the foreigners in the country now? That way, we don't even need to care if they commit a crime, as they simply won't be here. I mean, it sounds pretty fair to me. It's not like we ever wanted them here in the first place. Our governments literally inflicted these people upon us, so they should just all be returned home, as it's simply not worth the risk. Also, when Jeremy Vine is even pushing back on your leftist drivel, like he did with Owen Jones there, you know you're talking complete commie gobbledygook.
But that doesn't mean torturing people.
Charles, what if we could find a country that's like El Salvador but doesn't do the torture? So you have a jail somewhere. Estonia would be a good example. Would you be happy with that as a compromise, or would that not be a tough enough regime?
Can I just say, why can't we have people come into the country who's going to contribute to the country? If they're going to come over here, whether it's legally or illegally and haven't been processed yet, and they're committing crimes, get them going.
Well, I agree. But again, that already happens, Charles.
And if it means sending them to a place where they're going to be treated harshly, then that's unfortunate for them. Again, what about the victims? Stop complaining about what happens to the people who are committing these heinous crimes.
Charles, I completely
and start thinking about the people who have got to live with those consequences
let's respond,
for their
Charles.
lives.
Charles, I absolutely agree with you, but I don't think you do justice to the victims of crime by degrading human rights and sending people to be tortured. And I just don't agree. I think if you want a just society, then you do have to treat people justly, even criminals.
But Charles, quickly in response, because the vast majority of crimes, including rapes, are committed by people who are born in this country. Vast majority of rapes, unfortunately, are committed by people who know the person, the survivor, who they rape and violently assault. And what you're arguing for, basically, is that if you're British-born and you're foreign-born, you commit a crime on this soil, then one has a different justice applied to them. But I don't agree with that. I think justice should be on the basis of everybody has the same standard of justice applied to them, regardless of where they're born.
Oh, and here we go. This is exactly why Owen Jones is such an insufferable wanker. He always makes this argument and tries to gaslight everyone about the fact that just because we have our own criminals, it means that we should not care about foreigners coming to our country and committing crime. Even though, as I mentioned earlier, we never even wanted most of these people here in the first place. I mean, like I said, if it was up to me, we wouldn't just treat them differently after they committed a crime. The majority of them wouldn't even be in the country, and they'd be on the first flight home. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about all immigrants, but the vast majority simply do not respect our country, hate our way of life, and offer nothing. They came here to take the piss out of the taxpayer, and it's simply not acceptable. Mass immigration has been an unmitigated disaster for Britain, and I want it reversed.
Regardless of where they're born.
Well, Charles, would you want British-born prisoners to be sent to El Salvador as well?
Well, on that argument that the gentleman just made there, why don't we judge them on the same standard of the country that they have just left?
Because then
Because a lot of their laws are a lot harsher than what ours are. And
because with Britain...
We're talking about sending people back who are here illegally or legally, immigrants, sending them back. I'm not talking about British people, but yes, I do agree. If you commit the crime in this country and you're British born, you should face a full term.
Thank you very much, Charles.
So good job by the caller. I mean, absolute patriot. Owen Jones got completely silenced, which, I mean, is always entertaining to watch.
Maybe we need to change the way we do things together. Actually, I normally steer clear of immigration conversations because I just feel that we've been having them for years and everything's getting worse, not better. You are more likely to believe that immigration is going up if you have a problem with immigration. It should be the other way around, right? If you're largely comfortable with immigration, then why are you the one that knows the numbers and the figures? Why are you worried? You wouldn't even be particularly worried about it.
What I would like is Andy Burnham, now he's in actual post, to actually, people who come on small boats are in a secure location to protect them and also to protect us and get documented until they've been documented and then either authorised or unauthorised. I'm all for legal immigration when they bring something to this country and help us and we help them. Well, I don't want to see all these boats coming across undocumented. We haven't got the forces.
So they should be kept under lock and key, and I'm not being emotive, until it's been proved that their asylum application is genuine.
Yes.
And then they'll move into a house in Thetford. Then they'll move into a house in Thetford. They'll move into a house... Oh, come on, Greg, we're being a bit...
Well, why don't they go do it the legal route then?
You can't. There isn't one.
Why can't they go to an embassy or something like that?
You can't. There isn't one, Greg.
Well, you can't walk up there and say, I'm looking for asylum.
No, not since the last government was in power.
That's ridiculous.
Well, how can you not know that? Respectfully, don't think that I'm bombarded, but how can you not know that?
I'm just a normal person, ex-forces in this country. And
so you're talking about a form...
Security.
Well, what about if I use the phrase concentration camp? That would be too emotive, right?
No, I think that's emotionally charged.
Yeah, I do too. But that's what we're talking about.
I'm not accepting that. What I'm talking about...
It would be a concentration of people in a camp.
Listen, I'm not
called for by people who don't know that you can't come here via a safe and legal route. Like people like you, Greg.
I know they're coming down, but the point is we haven't got the food, we haven't got the resources to keep allowing them to keep coming in.
Got the food.
What if I said disingenuous traitor, James? Is that too emotive for you, mate? I mean, what an absolute bellend. A concentration camp. Yeah, securely holding undocumented, third world, fighting-age men who just broke into our country is absolutely like a concentration camp. You're absolutely right. Although in Germany, I'm pretty sure the Jews were already German citizens, and they were sent to these camps, even though they didn't break the law. Like, what planet is James O'Brien on? He's an absolute muppet. And it's disrespectful, frankly, to the victims of actual concentration camps to try and compare the two. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, please let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and thanks for watching.